Good morning. How are you? How are you down there where you'll be safe? You'll probably fall, but you don't have the sticky thing on your back, so you can't stick up onto that, suction cup thing. So how you doing? Nice to see you. It's interesting to read your comments. Some of you have been here for a very long time and know all about me and my old kitchen. I really enjoyed my old kitchen. I mean, it was a disaster, and all my kids thought it was horrible. And, my children are all minimalists, and I am borderline hoarder. No dead cats or dead animals under piles in the house. I do say that, in my defense. So I got to have Desmond over for 2 nights. It was awesome. 2 nights and most of 3 days. Oh, it was awesome. His mommy really, really missed him. But it was so nice. And I went around after him or with him all the time, which was hard on my back, right? Because I can't really stand up for very long. And if I pick anything up or if I bend over, those blah, blah, blah. You've heard it all before, right? Anyway, so I followed him around with my camera, and I took these 15-second clips. If you go on Facebook Messenger, I guess it's called now. Anyway, if you go on Messenger, you can click on, and you're in a message with somebody, you can click on the little camera picture icon, and like it's a row at the bottom, there's the letters, AA, that means your keyboard, and the next one is the camera thing. And then there's another one which is, it's like 2 photos there. I mean, it's like, this is your own photos or your own stuff. Anyway, you send that stuff to your friend. Well, what I did is I went around with Lida, Mommy, on Messenger, and then she didn't have to be around, right? It's not like we're on video or anything at the moment. So I would take these little videos of him. As long as you keep your finger on the dot, it will record. And so for 15 seconds, that's max. And then I would click send when it would stop, and then it would say send. And so I'd click that, and then away it would go. And so during the course of those 3 days, I uploaded, or I took 95 of those little videos of Desmond. He would be doing something cute, and sometimes I'd film a few times in a row. So you got 1.25 minutes. No, you got 3/4 of a minute of some activity. But I was thinking, I don't edit. I just don't edit. And so I was thinking, what if I just took small clips? Made really short little things, and then just put them all together. It's very easy to put them all together on YouTube. You go to the little upload button, upload arrow, and you click on that, and then you have to do it on a laptop. And then you go on to video editor. It's the bottom box in the right corner. Boy, that river looks incredible. Oh my gosh. I just love this earth. I just love it everywhere. I mean, there are so many, there's ugly places, but whenever you're in nature, it's just awesome. It's an awesome planet. Okay, where was I? Okay, so you upload. You got the bottom thing in the bottom right corner. This is not like me to go back to the topic. Once I lose a topic, we're gone. It's interesting to hear my daughter and her husband. Her husband cannot really have a conversation with me because I keep changing the subject. He really likes talking to Willem because Willem will stay on a subject, like a dog with a bone. Not me. So anyway, you click on that square at the bottom corner, and then it shows you all your videos. You name a new video, and it shows you all your videos, and you go to the one furthest scroll down, and you click on the corner of it where it has a little plus, and then it goes over here to your video, and you just keep clicking on them all, and they'll all line up and be part of your video, and then you just click upload or whatever, create video. Yeah, create. Anyway, so in case you didn't know how to do that, aren't you glad you watched this video? Because if you hadn't watched this video and you didn't know how to do that, you would not have learned it. Now you know. And knowledge is power. It is really. Knowledge is truth, if it's true knowledge. And light, it enlightens your understanding when you have knowledge, when you have truth. You understand more. But you know what Willem said the other day? He said, once you name something, you lose a whole lot of it. I'm not sure how much is captured in the naming, but a lot is lost. And I never thought about that. Maybe that's the reason that we're not supposed to talk about our most sacred experiences. Because you can remember being there in that. You can remember the moment. But once you describe it, those words become your memory. Well, they're incorporated into the memory. I love this spot right here. I want to go and explore in there one day. But it's a double S curve and it's very dangerous. So you can't park here. I think I got out there once and I think I smelled bear. Have you ever smelled bear? It's a really, really strong smell. I don't know why they smell so strong. They just eat fruit. And vegetables. I guess they'll eat whatever's in your garbage, so they will eat meat if it's in your garbage. Yeah, that's true. They'll come, if you've got a barbecue outside, they'll smell your meat and be more likely to come. If you've already got them in the area. But if you're not blessed to have them in the area, then you'll have to go somewhere else for this experience. Because there's only certain things that you can do at home. That's right. I hope you've been able to hear me because I've had a lovely time talking to you. You're great people. You know, you're really great. You tell me great things. It's awesome. There's this one person yesterday. He made 2 comments. One was hi. No, 3 comments. Hi. And then the next comment was, I hope you're not going to die soon. And then the third one was, because that would be sad. How old do I look? Whoa. You know how old you are when you have to put your birth date on something and you have a scroll for the year? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I have to scroll to get to my birth year. I have to scroll for a long time, past a lot of numbers. And every one of those numbers represents a whole bunch of people who were born that year. And so scrolling past these numbers shows me how many people I am older than. Lots of people. Most of the people now. I mean, grandchildren, children, young parents, and young grandparents. I'm older than all of them. How can I be older than grandparents? Yikes! I am old as dirt. I'm as old as the wind. I would love to be Mother West Wind. And my children, I could call them the merry little breezes. Have you ever watched Thornton W. Burgess? I mean, not watched. Oh, I guess they did make it into a show, Animal Kingdom or Animals. I don't know. Anyway, I love reading those books. They're so awesome. Much better than the TV cartoon show. I've been doing a lot of talking. Why don't you do some of the talking now and I'll listen. You know, I'm really bad about... Okay, I've got to put this on the defrost because I can barely see outside. It is my turn. So I'm waiting for you to do the talking. You're not doing a very good job here. You know, I think I could just give up on you. I could just give up. I could say, that's it. I have done enough of being one-sided conversations. I'm going to hang up on you. I wouldn't do that. That would be a really cold, cruel thing to do, don't you think? Oh my goodness. Each one of these houses has a personality. You know, each of the houses has such character. You drive by the house, you don't even have to see the people. I mean, there's so much of the people that's all over the house. right? You don't have to see the house. You can go inside and see their living room and see the bedrooms and the kitchen. Of course, it might taint your judgment, your opinion of them. I know, some people have a very low opinion of me. But you know what? It doesn't affect me at all. I mean, it doesn't affect me at all. It's awesome. It affects them, right? They've got to go around feeling like, oh my gosh, that nasty woman. They have all those bad vibes. But me, I'm just still holding on to the star and flying through life. You know, I saw this, I have an icon on Messenger. They give you all those little faces. Emoticons, are those what they are? Sorry, you're behind there. Oh my gosh, I've only got 1 minute to get there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that's the way it was always going to be because I couldn't find my keys. And so my keys had to be found. And then the car had to turn on. And then I couldn't see out of it. So I had to wait until it warmed up enough that I could see out. There's no way I was going to get out there. It's negative 18 now, negative 14. It's a lot warmer than that in here. I have it really warm in here, but my toes are freezing. My face is very hot. You know, today, out of the clinic, there is like the walkers group. They get together and go walking. And then there's the, well, I guess there's no entrance in that way. And then there's the yoga group. And then there's people here for the walk-in clinic. And it all, on this day, it completely clogs up the parking lot. I've never been here when the parking lot is this full. It's 9 o'clock. I am officially outside when I should be inside. Okay, bye.